Hello everyone, Aquarius-hai here. So today we'll be looking at the Aquarius-hai, which is gonna be here in 18. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make this video a little bit shorter than the last Champions meeting because the information is quite packed, so I can kind of reduce the durations. So yeah, let's take a look at it. First off, we have the less card information, right? So this gonna be here in Tokyo race course. The weather is sunny. 1600 meter, which is a mile on dirt. As you can hear that, right? It's dirt track, and yeah, the track is in a good track condition. The track is left turn and in winter, so that's the race cars information that you need. So yeah, okay, and here's the green skills that you can take and what guys can give the green out for you. I take this directly from GameWith, so yeah, you can reference that. Okay, so here's the course explanation for the Aquarius-hai. So first off, you're gonna be noting that this is the start. It's gonna be here. This is the start. The first 270 meter is the opening legs, which is not a lot, but yeah, just bear with that. Okay, but you're gonna first counter with the downhill. Okay, downhill. Right here. It's just a little bit of a downhill. Not much, just a little bit. And the uphill afterward, I'm gonna mark with this. Yeah, it's a little bit downhill and uphill, like as you can see. And yeah, and after the first 270 meter, the next 800 meter is gonna be the middle legs until around here. That's gonna be the middle leg. And once in the middle leg, we will have the position keep, right? Position keep is the thing that keep your Umas to not go too much far ahead or too behind the back. So yeah, it's gonna end around here. The position keep. That's the position keep, okay? So again, as you can see, the position keep ending before we enter a little bit before we enter the corner, right? So the corner skill is gonna be really useful. Something like professors or any corner speed skill that you can take is gonna be really good. And in this course, corner skill is better than stress skills in general. So yeah, when you're confused, take a corner skill first. Okay, so what do we have here? So this is, and the last leg is gonna be lasting for, let me mark this 800 mate for medium leg, and then until the end it's gonna be last leg, which is 530 meter. So that's how the cost kind of went off. So yeah, first note is corner skill is very important, and you can use this uphill and downhill right here to proc some skills to help you increase speed or acceleration to get to the better middle leg, because this gonna slow you a little bit. But if you have the skill, you won't get slowed down, so you can kind of take advantage of it if you can. But if you can't, it's not much of a big deal. So you can just ignore this downhill and uphill if you don't have any interest in it. It's fine. It's nothing much of an impact. Just get a lot of middle leg skills, a lot of corner skill, and then do this. Okay, another thing to note is there is a corner left. Like when you enter last spurt, right? You are gonna be accelerating up, right? But there is a few space left on the 30 meter here. Like it's still called as a corner, so the spurt is called as a corner. And after a little bit of corner, it's gonna be entering the last straight, which is here. Okay, so it starts at the corner. What this means? It means it means see you sky. So yeah, see you sky, and any other last leg corner always gonna be proxing here. So runner have their Seuns, Ryan and Seuns gonna be proxing there. It's really good. They are quite a good skill to inherit it in these courses. So yeah, just take that note. And that's probably how the course went, and that's all you need to know about the courses. Thanks. I'll be going to the next section. Okay, for the recommended Uma that I'm recommended to use in this CMs is a little bit hard because it's dirt and not much not much Umume can run dirt, right? So here's the list. But first off, we have runners. On runner position, we have Falcon and Summer Marusensky. Of course, it's these two because yeah, they Summer Marusensky is a little bit harder than Falcon to make, but they kind of act similar. They kind of want to get the lead in the opening leg, maintain the lead on the middle leg, and then go into the last bird with Seiyun Sky Inheritance. And yeah, that's kind of how they win. And yeah, they can do that pretty easily with how much their middle leg can do. Especially Swan Falcon, she got a lot of middle legs for dirt. Her awakening skill kind of work in this track as well. So yeah, it's really good. They are the top contender of this CMs, by the way. Next up, leaders, we have the F2P option will be Pasar, but if you run Pasar, you probably don't have any of the runners because Pasar is gonna be competing with the runners because her all need to be on the top 2. So if you're running a runner, you already competing with your own Pasar. So if you plan to use Pasar, I don't recommend you to put in any of the runners. And yeah, and in my opinion, I think runners are better. So you better dish off Pasar and just play runners if you can. But yeah, most of the time it's kinda that way. So yeah, Pasar F2P option, really good. And the next up is Wafuku City, the Kimono City. Gold City is this Gold City on leaders. I think it's good enough, but it's a little bit ING relies. So yeah, she's always ING for the beginning. But yeah, if you play at the right time with the like Excel with some skills to help you in the middle leg, I think she's gonna be really good in the CMs. So yeah, that's your option. For beginner, we have a lot of options. Like we have the normal Oguri. By the way, normal Oguri can be used on leader as well. It depends on where you want to use her. Digital, and Christmas Oguri. Okay, let's just take a look at them one by one. Like Oguri, as always, she goes anywhere she wants. She goes in every distance and every CMs. She can be used anywhere. So yeah, that's why she is the best Umas to have for free-to-play player because you can just use her anywhere. So yeah, Oguri, really effective. And digital is the prime top candidate of these CMs. She is really good. She has like the best Excel skill. The position skill, that is her goal, increase acceleration too. So yeah, she is really good in this CM because she is mainly a dirt in the beginning. So yeah, she is really good. You can just roll a lot of Excels on her and just win. And yeah, the next up is Christmas Oguri. This Christmas Oguri is ING, very ING. First off, because she doesn't have any reliable recovery skills that she can take for this champions meeting, so you have to like random recoveries, some recovery that proc on the last leg and then procs her out and then go fast. That's kind of how she wins. If you have the build for her, Christmas Oguri is the way to go. But to be honest, I think the normal Oguri is easier to make. So if you have both and you just want to go the easier ways, let's go for Oguri. But in terms of effectiveness, I think Christmas Oguri is gonna do better if you build her right. So yeah, that's kind of my opinion on the beginners. And next up is Chaser. We only have like Harurara. Yeah, Harurara, the new year Harurara, the new year Harurara is really good because of her speed skill that lasts into the last leg, so she can be good, like really good. But I don't think she can top off digital or smart Falcon. I think she is kind of below that. I think that's my opinion on her. So yeah, so what's the best position to have? Like I think if you're gonna be running runners, I think one runners and one betweener or two betweener, or one runner, one reader, one betweeners. That's kind of the way that I want to go to these races. And if you're not gonna run runners, run one reader and two betweeners is the way to go. Because even if your leader fail, you got two betweeners to back them up. So that's kind of the position that I will go for in this champions meeting. Okay, so let's move on to the next section. Okay, the next section is a recommended skill to use in the Aquarius-hai. So yeah, as you can see, I have packed it all in like to help you like look at it like easier, I think. So yeah, let's take a look at the runners. The runner, of course, the needed skill is the groundwork and Seiyun Sky. Seiyun Sky and groundwork is what you need. You need both of them to like function because it's gonna be a lot of competitiveness in runners, so you have to win. Of course, you gotta get groundworks and 3 great skills to proc groundwork at the beginning leg. and then Seiyun Sky to win and the last leg. Yeah, that's how you need to go. The other skill is kind of optional. I just put it in because it's good. So yeah, you only for runners the need the skill is groundwork and Seiyun Sky. Maybe Pasa if you can afford it, but if you can't afford Pasa, just go for Seiyun and just go for Seiyun only. You only need Seiyun to win after all. And yeah, you can. I won't go too deep into the other skills. I just gonna note out the important skill that you can take. Okay, so for leaders we have just a normal thing. We have head to head, which is from Mayano, Christmas Mayano. A really good random acceleration skill for leaders. Like probably the only random leader skill that give you acceleration. So yeah, and inherit the Oguri if you can, because there's not much of the other option than this. And yeah, I look at the skill. Like what leader skill needs is like the overall skill in the middle, right? And just a speed skill in the middle leg to win. That's all leader need. Okay, so let's take a look at the beginner. Beginner is kinda acceleration based position. You have a lot of acceleration skill prepare, like something like switch up pro, big strike. And yeah, you already have two, right? But you can inheritance Ryan ultimate, the original Mersenski ultimate to get more acceleration. So yeah, that's a lot of acceleration, and you can even get our two powers, which give you a lot of acceleration as well. So yeah, that's kind of what the way to go for beginners. And yeah, just take the other skill. I want to know a little bit about Mountain Climber. Mountain Climber wasn't as necessary as the last one, so you can skip this Mountain Climber if you can't afford it. You don't need to get it. It's not gonna be that impactful. So yeah, that's the note. About Chaser, I don't have anything to say much about Chasers. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, Chaser is kind of just Chaser. Just get stage shot. Stage shot is quite okay in this CMs. It's really good. If you get stage shot, then you can go for any other speed skill, maybe acceleration. So yeah, that's the note. Okay, another thing to note is the follow aim. Follow aim, right? Follow aim is a position skill that, as I said, like the one that digitals have the gold version of it, but this is the white version. You can get this white version from Inari-1 SR. The SR Inari-1 give these skills, and yeah, you're probably not gonna use the SR Inari-1 in your main deck, but you probably want to get it on inheritance, which you're gonna be grinding inheritance based on this skill. So yeah, it's an extra work, but if you can get it, it's gonna be doing something. Yeah, I think it helped your win rate by just 20%. I think yes, it helps your win rate because it's 0.2 acceleration. And yeah, and that's all the thing that you need to know about this champions meeting. I hope you learn a little bit. I try to make this a little bit shorter than the last one. So yeah, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Goodbye.